Welcome to part 3 of this cat introduction series. It's now day 4 and Chatsy's true Bengal behaviour traits are really beginning to show. Frankly, he's a little bully. His constant sneak attacks at Tigo are purely to wind him up and encourage Tigo to react and play with him back. As we saw in the earlier films, Chatsy isn't trying to beat up Tigo, he just wants to play fight. You can see just how much spare energy he has, and his overflowing confidence just has to find an outlet like any kitten. Typical, the camera is just pointing the wrong way at the critical moment. He really can't stop himself, but eventually he goes a little too far and Tigo's just had enough and hisses at him. Surprisingly, it knocks him off his stride, just for a moment. At this point we were a little concerned. Tigo never makes noises, but I'm pretty sure Chatsy just made him jump and maybe tagged him with a claw or something like that. Tigo just acts startled though and finds a slightly dark corner to retreat to. We're very relieved that Chatsy still seems so playful rather than aggressive. As with all cat behaviour, the first things to look at is the body language, specifically tail and ear movements. Throughout these introductions, I haven't noticed any flat ears or swishing tails, obvious indicators of things escalating. In a real fight situation, cats will fold their ears flat as they're quite fragile and easy to get ripped by a stray claw or sharp teeth. Oh look, you can see me in the mirror there. Again, we open the door to give Tigo an opportunity to leave if he's really had enough, but he'd just rather stay. Tigo's half distracted, sniffing something, but he's not taking his eyes off the brat. And not without reason. Watch his head. Tigo's backed up against a wall, and for the first time he's kind of forced to defend himself. He simply isn't a fighter, and only interested in escaping to clear ground. Chatsy isn't even fazed. Tigo's tail is low, and I think he's just playing cool, but he puts some distance between him and Chatsy. The door is still open. Watch Tigo's body language here. He'll move away, looking at the floor, avoiding eye contact. You can see his tail low, and his rear end is kinda squat too. He's calmly submitting to Chatsy. It's not a big thing, as Tigo isn't a dominant kind of cat. Chatsy responds with a tall, tail high and seemingly proud pose. Notice Tigo's tail now, gently flicking. You have to consider tail movements in context as they don't quite read like a textbook. Sometimes a flicking tail can indicate relaxed contentment, but in this context I think Tigo's feeling a little tension and doesn't want another attack. Cat society isn't the same as human society, and in a way it's good that Tigo has submitted to Chatsy, as if they were both determined to be dominant, then you can expect a lot of fighting and conflict, as only one cat in a group can be dominant. The truce doesn't last long, and Chatsy's attacks get bolder and bolder, until Tigo seeks refuge behind a studio light. After a short time, we choose to rescue Tigo. However, he doesn't want to be held, and Chatsy is still buzzing with adrenaline and can't stop himself. Tigo is getting to the end of his tether, and although he was happy to submit to Chatsy, he's still bigger than him and won't be bullied. Chatsy ends up quite stunned, with a slightly hurt eye. He was playing, but Tigo was teaching him an important and serious lesson. He regains his composure, but I hope he'll remember that lesson for quite a while. I really hope you enjoy these films. If you do, please subscribe and share with your friends. Did you just get taught a lesson by your big brother? You look alright. Can't see anything wrong.